Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page. Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sleepyhead. Rise and shine. You don't want to be late for work.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
No, please don't wake me now.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
He's seriously crazy. You know.
It's really impossible to turn a profit if you serve real chicken. Yeah, we use mainly bats, but the good quality kind.
And Holly.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, we pretty much make our living on crazy.
I'm in a dress. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved and I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
WQSB, good morning. It is 6:08. Crazy this morning, taking a shower with lightning popping outside.
How'd that go?
That was a little scary.
Was it?
Because, I mean, it can happen. It can come in through the faucet or whatever. Lightning was all over the... You haven't heard that?
I don't think I've ever heard that
What Daddy
before.
always said.
I don't think that's possible.
Don't get in the shower, son. It's lightning. Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Are you sure now?
I can Google it.
Yeah, Google that real quick.
Okay.
Now, honestly, I think there is a chance it could happen. I don't know how, but I was always warned. So I was nervous this morning. It's tough taking a shower with 1 foot out on the floor and 1 foot in the tub. That's tough.
It says that there's a potential for
there is.
lightning
So
to travel through
telling
plumbing.
me there is a chance.
The risk is relatively low.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you're telling me there is a chance.
It can travel through plumbing. Yeah. It can go through the pipes.
Yeah. See, I knew it. I knew
Okay.
it anyway.
All right. What is that?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
I was trying to find that phrase. So you're telling me there is a chance.
So you're telling me.
Yeah, but it's gone now. So if you're not sure about getting a shower, you're good. We had some heavy rainfall this morning. The water was standing on the roads again. We've had so much rain this month.
Just in time for us to come into work.
Yes. So at 3 o'clock when I come walking in the door, it's pouring down rain. Mm-hmm. So I just happened to have my old car tag laying on the counter. So I picked it up, and that was my umbrella.
Oh,
I
you
thought,
put it over your head?
This is smart because there's lightning and I'm holding a piece of metal over my head as I walk to the car.
Yeah, that is smart.
I'm probably not going to make it today.
Well.
Yeah, but most of it out of here this morning. There's some rain, don't get me wrong. Cherokee County is covered up with rain. Parts of Etowah and Calhoun, it's all moving to the north. But there's more coming this afternoon. Mm-hmm. So we'll have more of that with our dog walking forecast coming up at 7 o'clock. So we'll tell you what to expect. Weather-wise, we've had rain of the 12 days. 9 out of 12 this month it's rained. We don't mean the sprinkles. It pours down.
I guess May showers
bring a lot of weeds.
Yeah, brings a lot
June
of
weeds.
June weeds.
Something like that.
Lots of
people complaining because they can't get out and work in their garden like they want to right now, but it's so wet.
I know, but it's just the hand we've been dealt. We can't.
You are correct. You are correct. And hope you all had a great Mother's Day. For the rain, as far as the rain, Mother's Day, it was just scattered yesterday, kind of mainly in the morning. But, we were thinking, because you invited me to go eat with your family, if you're a mom and you being a mom, that probably everybody went at lunch and had Mother's Day lunch.
Yeah, after
It'd be
church.
much easier to get in about 3, 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Not correct.
No, I got in so much trouble by my mama.
Yeah.
Because I was so ill. And here's what makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So we were driving separate, you and I, because we were gonna separate after Mother's Day.
Yeah, because we thought we were going to go to Asia Garden.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Closed.
I live in Gunnersville.
Yeah.
I traveled all the way by 431 to Asia Garden. Mm-hmm. That's enough to make anybody mad. That's enough.
Yeah.
I shouldn't need
Sunday
another
afternoon
excuse.
traffic.
Yes. It's Sunday. I skipped lunch. I was hungry.
Yeah.
I was ready to get settled in somewhere. Asia Garden's closed, so that wasn't an option.
No.
So as I'm driving, Mom calls. and she says, Santa Fe.
Okay.
Okay. I call you, I say Santa Fe. She calls me again. Applebee's.
Yeah. Don't forget Sakura.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah.
Go to Applebee's. Kira. We go to Applebee's and get out in the line, and they're like, it's going to be an hour wait.
Hour wait. Wow.
It's 4:00 and I'm hungry.
They were packed.
Then we tried Sakura. They were, I
Slammed.
guess, slammed.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
too busy. Then you said, let me run across the street and check Cracker Barrel. It doesn't look like a long line there. And so we did. And it was just about a 15, 20-minute wait.
Not bad at all.
Not that bad, yeah. But
then who would have known that 5 servers decided to call in sick?
yeah, for real.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, 5 servers.
I believe that they did call in.
I know they did, but sick, all of them the same day?
Yeah. There was something
No.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
It was important.
I know it was. Yeah.
Well, anyway. And of course, while I'm standing outside pitching a fit at Applebee's,
Your lips poked out.
yeah, I'm like, my mother's like, why are you so ill? I said, because y'all have tried to eat 20 different places. Just settle. There's going to be a line. Just pick one. I'm talking to my mama like
Yeah.
this. And then I look over and this guy goes, hey, that's Holly from WQSC Morning Show.
I recognized her by the way she's chewing her mother up. That's how she does Barry.
Yeah, I was like, great. I felt so embarrassed.
And you didn't have any makeup on. So
None. Yeah, thanks for throwing that out there.
Luckily, Cracker Barrel had makeup. So
No,
you got the bright little clown colors.
I had none. So Dad was like, we're going to go to Asia Garden. They're not going to be busy. Just throw you on a sweatshirt and some Crocs. I'm like, okay, Dad. He's probably right. There's probably nobody there.
Well,
nobody was there.
It was closed.
Nobody was there because they were closed.
Yeah.
I did not have one little ounce of makeup on. And then they decided to go eat at the food capital of the county,
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel, where you see everybody.
Yes,
know.
you do.
We saw Rod's son.
Yep. Saw Grant, his family,
Yep, we saw his family. We saw
unknown listeners
unknown listeners that
were-
saw me with no makeup
who were
on.
listening into the conversation.
And ill that I was stomping
They
my
said,
feet.
boy, I feel
know.
sorry for poor Barry having to work with that.
They were like, man, they really got that award really got to her head. I wasn't mad. To be clear,
I
I wasn't
know.
mad because I had to wait. I was
know.
mad because my mother kept calling and saying, go here, go here, go here. And then I was like, just settle somewhere. Just get in line somewhere and wait. And so we did at Cracker Barrel. We ended
Yes.
up at Cracker Barrel.
It was good.
It was good, yeah. It was okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of a disaster, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were short.
But anyway, hope you had a better Mother's Day experience.
Yeah, I hope you did.
Yeah, but it was good. A lot of traffic, a lot of folks. But man, the restaurants did well yesterday. They made
Yeah.
fewer. One of those who didn't call in sick, you made a killing
Yeah.
on tips.
Yeah, you would hope so. The only thing I'm glad is that they didn't consider Chow King.
Yeah, it was covered up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How'd you know?
Yep, I know.
we just
I
know.
Hey, a lot of stuff. Secret Sound Contest. We did not have a winner Friday. It's up to $500. If we don't have a winner at 7:10, we'll give you a clue.
Yes, we will.
So good chance you could win some money today. Be around for that. And first, here we are, Monday, May the 12th. We're almost halfway through another month.
I've already thought about that. I know.
Wow.
We're almost halfway through the year.
That is
Think about
really
that.
weird, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, today is National Crouton Day. Yay!
Who thought that up?
Stale bread.
Hey, let's get some stale bread and eat it on our salad.
Well, it's probably okay. So it says it's been around since medieval times. They were
Wow.
probably didn't have anything else to eat, and they were like, "Hey, this bread going hard isn't
Yeah.
that bad of a thing. This
Yeah.
is kind of okay."
Probably Sir Lancelot said, hey, I have a salad. And you get anything? Hey, Sir Crouton
Yeah,
said,
you got any-
hey,
Yeah.
I've got some stale bread
Yeah.
in my armor.
Ew.
Put this on your salad.
Oh God.
And then eat it.
Croutons are usually added to salads, but they can be used in soup, chili, stuffing, meatloaf, scrambled eggs. That's what I'm thinking.
Scrambled eggs
Yeah,
and croutons?
yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
What psycho did that?
I don't
Scrambled
know.
eggs and croutons.
Mother makes her own croutons.
Does she?
Yeah, she cuts them in little cubes, cuts the
Yeah.
bread in little cubes, and then tosses it in some kind of, I don't know, stuff, and then bakes it in the oven.
Isn't that weird how it's old, stale bread,
Old,
it
stale
actually
bread.
turns into good stuff?
Yeah,
I like the garlicky croutons.
me too. I like those too.
Those are good.
Here's a little something extra. The baby names are number 1 for the 6th year in a row.
Isn't that strange?
It is. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think these have been longer than 6 years.
Probably.
Because Mayor is about to be 8 in 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Olivia was the number 1 name when she was born.
What do you think that stays number 1? Is because it's just
Classic, I guess.
because we release surveys like this and studies, and they say, "Oh, Olivia." I may make a note of that, and then the boy's named Liam. I know a couple of boys, but I don't. For it to be number 1 in the world, most popular boy name,
I do.
or at least the U.S. anyway.
I know a lot.
I know a couple, but it's odd thinking that's the most popular boy name because I don't know that many.
No, you would think it would be like Michael or John.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's the top 5 girl names. Number 1, Olivia.
Okay.
Number 2, Emma. I know an Emma.
Yeah.
Number 3, Amelia.
I like that.
I don't know one. I don't think I know one. Number 4, Charlotte. I love Charlotte because
I
I
like
wanted to
that.
call her Charlie.
Yeah.
Love that.
Ah, that's pretty.
Number 5, Mia.
That's a new one they said in the top 5.
Never
for
seen.
the first time.
I don't know any Mias.
No.
And then for the boys, number 1, Liam. Number 2, Noah. Number 3, Oliver.
Yeah.
Number 4, Theodore.
Theodore. We have a Theodore Macrelis here. He's on vacation this week.
Oh my gosh!
Well, that's what
Is
we
that
call
his
him.
name?
That's what we call him,
Okay.
Theodore.
And number 5, I love James.
Yeah.
I wanted to name Mayor James.
Really?
A little girl named James.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would've
She was
been
almost
unique.
named James. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's something to think about. This makes me so mad. When you're at home
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and you're trying to find something you want to watch and you type it in and you think, yes, I have found it. This is what I want. You finally settle on something. Instead of it being on the 13 streaming services I pay for,
Yeah.
it says you have to rent it for $4.99.
Yes.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. And here's one that makes me mad. We've been wanting to watch the last Spider-Man movie came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's still not free anywhere. You still got to pay to watch it. Why? I don't know.
I guess people do.
Yeah, Disney has rights to all the Spider-Man Marvel stuff, but that one Spider-Man movie, the last one from 3 years ago, I think, you still have to pay for it. I have like 13 or so streaming services.
Yeah.
And they want to pay an extra $4.99. I refuse to do it. I put my foot down.
You really showing them.
I'm showing them I'm not spending
Wow.
$4.99. I'll go buy me a combo for $4.99, but I
You
won't.
stick it to that man,
That
Barry.
Disney they're going to crumble.
Yeah, they will.
They're going to miss that $4.99,
They
and
sure will.
they'll make a move soon.
Tell it.
Say, that makes me mad. Yeah. But anyway, it's 6:19.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
A message said, you know, what yesterday proved was if you had, like, say, a new boyfriend or girlfriend going out with the other side's family, you can see then whether or not you want to put up with that or not. You'll find out if you really love the other person or not, because you get to see the other side of the family when they're waiting for an hour and a half to eat,
Yeah.
on how well they get along together during that 60 minutes.
And nobody's in a good mood.
Nobody likes to wait. You have to. It's not the restaurant's fault. They're doing the best they can.
No, I know.
But
I know.
you don't want to have to wait, and it shows the true colors come out.
Yeah, like is this a shot at me?
No. I'm just saying people like me. Like when
Yes, I was ill
when we
yesterday.
were when we were there, and I was told 60 minutes. I go, no.
I know.
Because first of all, the waiting area was packed anyway. So now you
This
got
was
to.
the Applebee's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got to stand in at least Cracker Barrel. You get to go shop and look at stuff you don't
Oh
need.
yeah, and they have all those chairs,
Yeah.
all those benches.
Yeah.
At
and those
Applebee's.
rocking chairs. Yeah.
Yeah, Applebee's.
They've got like a gumball machine with tattoos in it.
Yep, that's exactly what they've got. Harlow was looking over there picking out tattoos,
Trying to find
quarters. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I was like, stop it, everybody, stop it. Mom said, who is bothering you? I said, everybody. And she was like, Daddy's like, hey, this is Mother's Day. Are you okay? And
Yeah.
I was like, it's my Mother's Day too. But I slept most of the day.
Well, speaking of that, you got your present.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It It was a
Did
good
you like
one.
that?
Yes, it was
with
so
Taylor
cute.
Swift?
Yeah, so it was a refrigerator magnet. It had a picture of the girls, and then when you press this button, it plays Taylor Swift, Don't You Ever Grow Up.
Is that it? I thought that was
Yeah,
fitting.
that was a good one.
Well, good.
There's a couple songs that are like our songs, and that's one of them.
Yeah, we're good. All right. Since you've been gone, we're going to be talking about stuff. Hey, by the way, time is running out to enter our high school senior contest. $500 going to one young lady, one young man. We'll give you the details on that. But first, since you've been gone, what's going on?
Everybody's trying to eat healthier, but bagged lettuce could be one of the riskiest items to buy at the grocery store.
I need to know this because if I ever want to make it like a salad,
I know.
I sometimes will grab that because it's so convenient.
I know, but you've got to look at, there has been so many outbreaks like foodborne illnesses like E. coli, listeria, salmonella. It's because they're washed in large batches and it makes it more susceptible to bacteria.
One tip I saw was if you get a bag of lettuce, you see moisture inside there, knowing it probably was put into the bag or it was probably just been washed.
Yeah.
That moisture is not a good thing to be sitting in a sealed area. They said that's one to say no to.
You know, I never thought about
I
that.
hadn't either. I just thought it means it's clean.
I'm going to be honest, I went for the ones with moisture
I
in
did
them
too.
because I thought they were cleaner.
They're saying don't because that means there could be some problems in there with the lettuce.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
As the FDA is phasing out 8 artificial food dyes, I don't know if you heard about
What
that.
do you think about this?
I like it.
I do too.
It is so hard to feed my children, and I have seen the effects of hormones in our children's food on my own daughters.
Sure.
And so I'm so glad that we're getting rid of these artificial flavorings. I don't care how good it makes the Gushers. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
I don't care if it is a bright, beautiful blue or pink or whatever. They've been proven to be bad for you in so many different ways.
I would rather eat the food if it was an ugly color brown than have all those artificial dyes that cause
I agree.
so many complications.
I agree.
But here's
see if these sound tasty to you. They have 3 alternatives. The FDA has just approved these, saying that these can be used in foods, and they're actually better.
Is this real?
This is real. This is no lie. These have been approved by the FDA, saying, I'll get rid of those 8 artificial food dyes and use these 3 instead.
okay. Galdera Extract Blue. It is derived from algae.
Okay, they want us to put that on their
Okay,
foods.
Barry, but I like algae.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Have you ever had it?
Not that I know of.
It's good.
Probably.
It's good.
Probably had some yesterday.
Probably had some when you went to the beach. If you
Probably did.
got taken over by a wave.
Yeah, just right down my goozle. Got a mouthful of algae.
It's really not that bad. It's really not.
Really?
Well, if you think about it, gelatin is fish cartilage. So, I mean, think about all the things you eat with gelatin. So, is it
Gotcha.
worse? I'd rather eat algae.
Okay, so they're saying use this Galdera. Why don't you rename that?
What did I say?
No, you're right, Galdera. But I didn't think I would rename that. It's too close to other words that are bad for you. That are
Like what?
at the free clinic.
Like what?
Got a bad case of Galdera. it sounds too much like it. I need to rename that. Just call it OG Extract Blue.
Hey, can I ask what blue coloring is in this?
Galdera.
It's gonorrhea.
Well, I
It's
think I'll
what?
pass.
Galderia.
Yeah, well, hold the Galdera, please. I just want mine plain.
Then there's calcium phosphate, which is a white color from minerals. Sorry,
That sounds
minerals.
better. It sounds
That
better.
sounds more natural.
But look at the last one.
Butterfly pea flower extract is a blue color from dried petals. Now, here's my problem.
Yeah.
My favorite food and candies are the blue ones,
Oh.
not the red ones. The red ones are the worst for
Like the
you.
girls got you some blue, like Gusher type stuff
Yeah.
for Mother's Day.
Yeah, I love blue gummies. I love it. So, am I going to be eating algae? Am I going to be eating something white? Or am I going to be eating something covered with dried petals of the flower, butterfly
Butterfly pea flower extract. This sounds
I
odd.
don't know. Just Find something natural,
Yeah.
Lord.
It's got to be something better out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 6:31.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Here's a crazy one. Utah has a new hockey team. I know you may not be into hockey, but here's the weird thing. They had a contest choosing what their new name is going to be, and it's the Utah Mammoths, Mammoth. They wanted to go with the Yetis, Yeti, but the Yeti Cooler folks own the
Trademark.
rights to the name, and they said no.
Yep.
Even though this team said, hey, if you'll just let us use it, we'll do all kinds of promotions with your product, we'll do tons of things. And they said no.
What, mammoths?
Mammoths. That's symbolizing the animals that roamed the region years ago, symbolizing strength and momentum. The new logo, pretty cool. Here's the logo. What do you think? It's a blue.
I like it,
I like the
actually.
logo. It's like a bright blue and black and white. The team. It's a charging mammoth with snow-capped peaks in the background and a tusk shaped like a U. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I like. Look, it does look like
It
mountains.
does.
I like
But I
that.
find it weird that the Yeti Cooler folks said no.
Yeah.
You can't use their name.
Yeah, I've heard of people trying to call other products Yeti, and they strike it down big time. They
That
say
is
no.
unusual.
No. Yeah.
Because if you were, say, the Yeti company, why would you say no to that? You're talking about a professional sports team, and they're willing to do all kinds of promotions with you, like Yeti Night, and your name is going to be everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. If you were to name a sports team, what would you name them?
We always played like fantasy sports. So we have fantasy baseball, fantasy football, and I always felt that the ringtail lemurs got zero respect. So I always wanted to do. That's why I got ringtail lemurs hanging on my desk back there. The ringtail lemurs,
No respect.
no respect at all. So what about you? What would you win with?
If it was like Albertville,
Yeah.
Albertville Black Crows.
Okay. Let me show you something.
I'm looking out back. I'm looking at what I see. There's
Oh,
crows.
the black
Yeah,
crows.
Yeah.
That's weak.
Albertville Black Crows.
Okay, I'm in a fantasy baseball league this year
Oh,
with my buddy Pete
gosh.
Sampson, who is and this year, here's my logo. See that bat? It's like the animal, the bat. And my team's name is My Bat Sucks Better Than Yours. That's my,
That's your team name?
yeah, it's got a little bat that's like a baseball bat. See him?
How did you find that? Did you just Google?
I did it as somebody had already thought of it before. I thought, oh, I'm not the only idiot in the world then. I lost this week big time. So you like my little logo?
Yeah, I like that.
It's the My
Does
Bat.
he have a little hat on?
He does, has it. Look at him.
I'm looking in. Okay, so it's a little bat with
He got his wings spread, and he's holding a baseball bat.
and he's got a blue baseball hat on.
He does.
My bat sucks
better than yours.
better than yours. My bat sucks. There we go. Yeah. And then you're battling the salamanding
Slam-a-ding-dong.
slamading-dongs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slamading-dongs.
I'm not going to tell you what their logo is, but anyway, they beat me. So they won. Yeah, we won't get into that. All right, 6:42.
WQSB, mornings with Barry and Holly.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Other things going on this morning. I saw Thunderbolts last week. I recommend it. It's not the usual superhero movie, but I think it's very good.
I thought it was pretty good.
That's a good story.
It topped the box office with $33 million in its second weekend, reaching a total of $128.5 million.
It's doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Sinners is in at number 2 with $21 million, and then a Minecraft movie at number 3 with $8 million.
That is amazing. That movie has really exploded.
Yeah, I know. Peacock has ordered an animated series based on the Ted film franchise, with Seth MacFarlane reprising his role as Ted.
I'll be honest, it takes a lot to embarrass me, but those movies were tough to watch with any kind of mixed company.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Yeah,
They
so
were.
vulgar.
They were, yeah. It says the series follows the events after the 2 live-action films with original cast member Mark Wahlberg returning. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
So this one is animated then, gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This one with Seth MacFarlane in there.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
I wonder what his net worth is.
He has done so many voices
I know.
on all of his shows he's got.
I bet he
Family Guy,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Hey Siri,
Yeah.
what's Seth MacFarlane's net worth? Oh, 300 million.
Whoa, I never
Yeah.
would have guessed that. Wow.
Yeah, 300 million.
And ask him
That's
for a
lot.
job.
I know. NBC has canceled the Night Court reboot after 3 seasons and Suits LA after 1 season. They've also canceled The Irrational, Found, and Lopez versus
And I
Lopez.
can honestly say I've watched none of those.
I've never even heard of these.
Yeah.
So I am not sad.
No.
But ABC has renewed American Idol for its 24th season. It's also renewed Shark Tank, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, Celebrity Jeopardy, and America's Funniest Home Videos.
I do wonder, it does say that they're working on renegotiating Luke Bryan's, Lionel Richie, and Carrie Underwood's contract, as well as Ryan. But they think they're all going to re-sign for another year.
Good.
Yeah. All right, 6:51.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
I don't know what I think. I love Butterfingers. I love them. There's a new Butterfinger marshmallow Butterfinger.
Ooh.
Now, the inside is Butterfinger. The outside has a marshmallow. Instead of chocolate, it's a marshmallow coating. What do you think of that?
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm not a big fan of marshmallow anything. S'mores is about as far as I go. But this one, I don't know.
Are you sure? Yeah.
We were going to try
it's
the
marshmallow.
caramel.
Don't
We
do
can't-
it.
No,
Don't
no,
do it.
no.
Don't
But
do
we had to postpone that until further notice. And Circle K will tell you why if you want to call us.
Something got into it.
We'll tell you why.
Hey, these Crunch Whites looks good though.
Yeah, now there's 2 pictures of one is the new Butterfinger, and then the other one is the Nestle Crunch, and it's called the Nestle Crunch White with a white coating, white chocolate on the outside. Now the Butterfingers are set for September, and the Nestle Crunch coming up around Halloween. It could be any time between August and October. So if
that
you want more
sounds good.
details, check out our Facebook page. And I don't know if I've been to a Texas Roadhouse, but these dips they're coming out with, these look good. Now, what do you think it means? Rattlesnake Bites dip. These are based around some of their appetizers they have.
Yeah, so these are really good. You're going to find new dips at Walmart. It's 12-ounce tubs. There's 3 flavors. Rattlesnake Bites. I think they're a little like pizza bites.
A little spicy, maybe, you think? Okay.
Cactus Blossom, which is almost like an awesome blossom
Ooh,
kind of
I bet that
thing.
does sound good. So
And-
oniony taste.
Yeah, and then fried pickle.
I bet you and the girls would like the fried pickle dip. So from Texas Roadhouse. So these are in stores now,
Yeah, these
mainly at Walmart.
Yeah, it says they're going to Walmart the beginning of May, so we'll
Gotcha.
see.
Yeah.
And then Fritos has released a new flavor of Flavor Twist, lime and jalapeno.
I want these. Now,
Those sound good.
My kids, when they were little, they would, the honey barbecue, they would eat a bag at a sitting. These were so good.
That's what Mary used to do too. This was
Yeah.
like her first original favorite chip.
So what do you think about that lime and jalapeno?
I think that's gonna be
Good?
good. Yeah.
All right, we'll try to get some of those and check them out at 722.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Then there's this, it's something like you'd see in a movie. You see all these movies where they're in the ocean and they're diving in these little submersibles and they're going down thinking they're going to they find these like giant sharks or
Oh,
the
yeah.
megalodons, and they find the Titanic.
yeah.
Well, a few days ago, the Challenger Deep was exploring 35,000 feet below sea level in the Mariana Trench. The oceanographer said it's the deepest part anybody's ever explored, and you'll never believe what we found.
Oh, what they find?
Look at the picture on our Facebook page. It is a beer bottle, an
Unimpressed.
empty beer bottle.
Unimpressed.
Experts, some others were saying, well, how did this get on the bottom of the ocean? Why did it not explode? They said because it was open. Experts say had it been sealed,
Yeah.
it would have gone down so far, the pressure would have made it explode. But since it was open, it just floated on down all the way to the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a beer bottle.
I would have expected some kind of weird fish with teeth and lights.
Yes, like a giant 2,000 foot long shark.
Yeah,
or
something. I
That's
mean,
what you see in the movies.
weird little crawdads with like light up antennas.
Yes.
Something
But,
like that.
They couldn't get a look and see what brand it is. Can you look in the picture? You can't tell what it is exactly. You can see it's a beer bottle, but it's on the deepest part of the ocean, on the bottom of the ocean floor. There's a great commercial just waiting to be. And it looks like it's green. They're not sure if that's from.
That's Heineken. It's already green.
Could be.
It's already green.
And Heineken they're missing a chance on a great commercial.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not
Let
sure.
me make sure that's a Heineken.
Yeah. Because you look at the bottle, it looks green.
Yeah.
They're not sure if that's coming from maybe the lights from the submersible making it look green. When you combine the fact that it's in the ocean water, they don't know. Or if it is a green beer bottle.
Okay, I guess it could be like an ultra too.
Yeah.
I don't know. So the deepest thing that we have ever found
At the bottom
is
of the ocean.
human trash.
Is a trash. And the doctor who was part of this expedition said, it really is sad that it shows you we've got to do better as humans because we're littering in the ocean. And here we are finding beer bottles on the bottom of the ocean floor, the deepest part of the ocean.
Well,
That is sad.
yeah, that is sad. We've trashed everything.
Yeah.
You can't have nothing nice.
No.
Can't go to the moon.
No.
There's bags of poop up
There's
there.
Poop up there. There's old flags and old golf balls and stuff up there.
Yep.
Now you go to the bottom of the ocean, you expect to find monsters and Loch Ness monsters, cousins and
find
stuff.
beer bottles.
You find beer bottles.
Probably some popsicle sticks down there.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably some old Skittle bags,
Probably
stuff like that.
Corn dog wrappers.
Corn dog stick.
Yeah.
At the bottom of it.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Some
Yeah.
Jolly Ranchers.
7:37.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB. So serious.
Please welcome the much older Will Brumbelows in the room.
It's been a hell of a year, hasn't it?
It has. Oh, did you see what he did there with that? Yeah.
Oh.
You thought, oh no, you're in trouble.
Well, I thought that's not like Will. And now I get it.
Is
It's a hint.
his mouth spelled it Hail?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's spelled
That's
a
enough.
lot.
That's enough.
Well, hell. Okay. We'll move on then.
No, we were talking about other things that should be at the bottom of the ocean. Like,
Yeah.
We were saying like a pair of sunglasses. I got a pair of Ray-Bans down there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
flip-flop, maybe,
Flip-flop.
or
Yeah,
something.
a pair of
That's,
Costas.
What's the Jimmy Buffett and a lost
Shaker of
shaker of
salt.
salt?
Yeah.
And what's the big T-shirt everybody used to get when you went to like Panama City? That one name brand, Big Johnson.
Big Johnson.
T-shirt
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah. You loved it because it was inappropriate.
I know.
I actually think there was a Club La Vila bracelet down there, too.
Oh, look, there we
yeah.
go.
A pineapple Willie's bucket.
And a bikini top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all down there. You missed the weirdest thing. The deepest part of the ocean in the world, they found a beer bottle at the bottom of it.
You know what, though? I wouldn't tell anybody that. I would just pick it up and be like, we didn't find anything, guys.
Yeah.
Would you? I bet.
Well, now they're famous.
I know, but somebody said, look at that. That's a
Yeah.
beer bottle. Look what we found down here.
beer bottle,
It's
yeah.
a beer bottle.
Yeah, I know.
I would have been like, shh, guys,
Pack of cigarettes.
let's pretend we found something else.
Let's
Like
go,
some kind of
Ken.
rare crab.
And I'm waiting for Sarah McLachlan to come out with a commercial saying, why are we doing this to the fish?
Yeah. Giving them
arms.
beer.
Yeah.
In the arms of the green glass.
Of the what?
The green glass.
Oh, okay.
I
right,
think
so-
it's the grass, but
Okay. Will, did you have a good birthday?
I had a really good birthday. It was low key, which is what I usually like. I don't like for many people to celebrate me, so
Yeah.
it was kind of a low key. Got to spend time with family, and so we had a really good time. And yesterday was
Well, it fell on Mother's Day.
yeah, and that's happened before.
Yeah.
I think probably about 4 times in my life that
yeah.
it's fell on.
Okay.
It happens
Yeah.
to Mayor with fathers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always unique. And used to when we were in school, we would have spring fling, and that usually fell on the week of my birthday. So I always thought it was like my birthday party, or I
Oh,
considered it
yeah.
my birthday party. I was like, spring fling, Will's birthday.
Same
Let's
thing.
have it. Yeah.
Same thing. Same concept.
Yep. So
Okay.
it was a good weekend.
Good. Now it's time to learn. Knowledge nuggets. You got 2 good ones today?
Yeah. If in a survey, if there was a theme park with live dinosaurs that had been created through genetic engineering, like Jurassic Park, would you want to visit it?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
I would.
I would not.
I like stuff like that.
29% of people said yes. They
So roughly
surveyed 5,000 people.
3 out of 10 people would go.
I would not.
Because of what happened in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Remember, that was a good one. Jeff Goldblum, and they were in
Yeah, oh
those
yeah, I remember.
Jeeps. And
do you remember when the little girl and the little boy are stuck in the lab?
Yeah.
And the
Ooh, the
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. That was a good
yeah,
scene.
that was oof.
And they were trying to climb that fence that was, had the electricity.
Yeah. And then
there was-
Jeff Goldblum just got snatched.
Yeah. Well, he didn't, but the guy with him did.
No,
sitting on the
yeah, because
commode.
he was poop. He was.
Yeah, he was pooping.
Yeah.
Well,
I whispered
Dinosaurs,
it.
man.
You
Scared
said
crapless.
he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He sure was.
But yes, I would go. I like stuff like that.
I'd be scared to go. I'm going to be honest. I had an irrational fear of dinosaurs when I was younger because of Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Did you?
No,
I saw you shake your head.
I was a big Jurassic Park person. Now in Jurassic World, where it has the pterodactyls and all that, now that one would scare me. Being in a bird
Yeah.
cage, that one would be tough.
Didn't
Those
you
were
say your
good.
wife is scared of birds?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's ornithophobic.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what they
okay.
call it.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I would, I'd want to see it, but would I eventually go? Yes. But I would, because I'd much rather do that than do what's that skydropper at theme
Like the
parks?
free- like
the free-
free
yeah.
fall?
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a
Yeah.
dinosaur park than do a
free fall.
theme park. Yeah.
Well, have you seen the trailer for the new one? They released another one over the weekend with Scarlett
for
Johansson, the new
Jurassic
Jurassic.
Park? No.
It looks really good. And Scarlett Johansson, she created this. It was her idea to do another one. And they said they wanted to go back to the feeling you had in the first one.
Yeah.
Those kind of fears. And the reviews on this one say it's really good.
Mm-hmm. I used to imagine a big dinosaur, like all you could see was its legs walking
Yes.
by the back door. I don't know, but I just got
Right.
scared. Yeah, I got scared of
Well,
them.
Reed loved them because he had all the dinosaurs and he knew all of them by name and he would line them up in the living room. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
It was
Same,
cute.
same here, and it goes to show, like with Jurassic Park, the technology and making those movies back in the '90s is unbelievable.
I know.
What they can do with it today. That's why the trailer looks really good on the new Jurassic
I have to
Park
pull it
movie.
up.
Yeah.
According to a survey, 53% of women remember the first boy they kissed, but 85% of women remember their first nice pair of shoes.
So that's more important than the
How
first
can you forget
boy.
your first kiss?
Do you remember yours?
Yes.
How old were you?
Oh, God, this is a bad story.
Oh, well.
She tries to forget it.
I was one of the last people to have a first kiss because I was too scared. And I was, I think, 13, yeah. And we had a party. And everybody, they played Spin the Bottle.
Oh, my
and I
goodness.
just all of a sudden I would find any excuse to do anything. And they were like, wait a minute, Holly. And, all the girls got in a little, why aren't you playing this game? And I was like, because I've never kissed a boy.
Yeah.
And then they made me kiss a boy.
Oh.
So it was a friend. It wasn't like a romantic.
Gotcha.
He was like, I'll kiss you so you can say you've been kissed. I said, okay.
Okay.
What was your first kiss?
I remember the kiss. I don't remember who it was.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
it was
weird.
A girl from church. It was. I just remember it was in the house and her and her sisters were.
Oh, was it a church family or function?
Well, sort of. We had come home from church and they were in the house and we were just, I don't remember. I was about the same age. Probably
Oh,
just-
my God.
Yeah, I was 4.
Barry, one of the older ladies in the women's group kissing
Okay,
you on the cheek,
yeah,
isn't
well,
That doesn't count.
I was emceeing bingo and she won and she was so excited.
She just kissed you right on
I
the
opened my
lip.
mouth, had her false teeth in my mouth. It was
Oh,
weird.
my
It was
God.
weird. Yeah, and so dip of snuff was in there. It was bad.
Oh, my gosh. Is that my mama?
It might have been. So what about you,
she
Will?
dipped snuff. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I think so. But I was one of those that would never participate or
I was-
would
Yeah,
never
I was too
just.
scared.
I was too shy.
I was too
Yeah,
scared.
I don't think anybody would want to, so I was just like, forget it.
I remember when this is so stupid because I heard about these diseases you could get, and I thought they were saying the geriatric disease. I didn't want that was not what they were talking about. They were talking.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
yeah. I got
Yeah,
the name
yeah.
wrong.
I only got a kiss because people felt sorry for me.
Oh, please.
That was it. But hey, do y'all remember your first pair of nice shoes? It says 85% do.
I really don't.
Mine were Birkenstocks, like the clogs.
Mine was the Wallabies back in the day.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
remember the
yeah.
Clark Wallabies?
Yeah, they call them dope smokers.
Oh, okay.
They do. That's what they call them.
I didn't know.
Dope as in like weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No, like no. Some people call the hard stuff that word.
Well, my
but
granddaddy
you
always
don't.
says he's over there smoking that dope.
Yeah.
That's what granddaddy always said. So it's called a dope.
Who was it?
My granddad, I
Just
don't know.
random people?
One of those boys under a tree at school, yeah.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah. He always had the ones that smoked at school, and he was over there smoking that dope.
I like that.
Never amount to nothing. That's what granddaddy said.
And look at him now.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at.
He's probably CEO of a corporation.
Probably.
somewhere. Wouldn't hire me if he had to.
Old Chumley over there.
Yeah.
He was. You think he was one of them?
No, Gary, no.
Yeah, Gary Chumley.
No.
He's over there smoking that dope.
He had a pocket protector
The
and everything.
left-handed cigarette.
That was him. Yeah. 757.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.